So Mitchell, what have we got here? The Visionary.
Yeah, this is the Visionary Cabernet Sauvignon, and it's named after our grandfather, and it is the pinnacle wine of the Taylor's estate, and it was really Big Bill and our father Bill's vision to try to make the world's best Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay, so we know you love Cab Savs. What about you boys? What are your favourites here at Taylor's?
I'm really enjoying our Chardonnay at the moment. Yeah, we're really making some smart Chardonnay, and Clare's not necessarily known for Chardonnay, but we're
a Clare Valley Chardonnay.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're partnering with our oak suppliers, which is helping a lot, and doing a lot of work in the vineyard. So we're producing some pretty smart Chardonnays. They've actually won gold medals in France. So we're really proud about that. So that's exciting at the moment.
Yeah. And what about you?
Oh, look, I'm pretty fond of the Chardonnay, but I'll throw another one in the Clare Valley Rieslings. I think if you're in summer and you've got that plate of oysters and you've got a little bit of lemon squeezed on those and some Clare Valley Riesling, some Taylor's Riesling, you're in a very, very happy place. Yes. So that's a real favourite.
Oh, I could stay in the Clare for so long. They've just got so many great wines, so much great food. It's beautiful. It's very pretty. I think this is one of the prettiest regions we've seen.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the best, and we love it. So, cheers. Oh, that's great. This was also very exciting this year to actually win the world's best Cabernet Sauvignon over in Europe, in France, at the International Concours de Cabernet.
Really?
So it was terrific to win that trophy on behalf of the family and the team here in tribute to the vision of our grandfather.
Excellent job, guys. Wow. Well, you guys are the most awarded winery in Australia. In the world. Sorry, in the world.
In the world.
That is amazing. I feel very special right now. Yeah, wow.
Well, and I think it's a really good third-party endorsement. We enter the biggest wine shows in the world, where the wines are available around the world. So if you actually look at the number of shows we enter, in the number of countries we go into, it's actually not that many shows, but it's a credit to our winemaking team that we win so many awards. And for me, it's the third-party endorsement. You can sit amongst three tailors, and we're probably going to be pretty pro these wines, but those awards are the third-party endorsements. So they're great.
Well, you know that you've made some good wines then, that's for sure. So what's the best thing about working as a family?
For me, I think the best thing being in a family business is it's leveraging off each other's skills. It's appreciating, the heritage, the past, and what grandfather and father wanted to do, but working together to make it better and thinking of our kids and the next generation. So that's the beauty of it, is that you've got that spirit, and then it's encompassing. We're all like an extended family of everyone that works at Taylor's, because we've got those lovely family values that we really do want to do the best that we can with the wine that's got our name on it.
Yeah, one of the great things about the industry definitely is the variation within the industry. So I'm working here at the winery, and we've got vineyard work, winemaking, bottling, so there's great variation. Justin works in export sales, Mitchell oversees the organisation. So that's another great thing about the industry, and as Mitchell alluded to, we're doing it for potentially further generations, so that's really exciting. We're working for ourselves, and it's very exciting, and we've got a land aspect as well as a brand, so it's really exciting.
And what does the future hold for Taylor's?
Oh, it's very exciting. There are lots of opportunities there. Our wines are getting better, the quality's there, and I think people want wines that really come from a place, that have tradition, that focus on quality, and the great thing is that the whole global world is looking to Australia to produce some of our best wines. So we're quite excited.
I work in the export side of the business, and look, at the moment, China's the red hot thing for the industry, and it's super exciting. The Chinese do engage with Australia. They come out here as tourists, they engage with us, they're loving our wines. And as Mitch was alluding to, this place ticks. The family ownership just ticks so many of the boxes on the integrity, the quality, authenticity of where we are.
Yeah.
And the Chinese are really into that. Now, we export right around the world, so it's not all about China, but that's an exciting one, and it makes you think the future's bright. So the short-term future.
And Halliday loves you guys, and the Chinese love Halliday, don't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
James is great. Working again, the export examples like Canada. I could use Canada. Those Wine Companion scores come out, and they're so important. The LCBO, the big liquor control boards across Canada, they'll put them up on your wines. And again, that third-party endorsement is really important to us. And if the wines are of a quality, James will rate them, and it's a really important thing.
Yeah, and James, has always been a supporter of the Clare Valley and of our winery. But I loved in the early days, when we were just starting to change a few things. James actually said, "Look at this winery. They're a dark horse. They're going to emerge. They're going to come through." And that's been the terrific thing. He is a great critic that's got experience from the best wines all around the world. So when James gives you a good rating, like this Visionary, I think he's rated it in the very high 90s.
Wow.
You know that you're starting to move in the right circles.
Absolutely. And what I love is that even though it's a big company, it still feels very intimate, and everyone feels very welcome here. So thank you so much, because I've had a lovely time. So cheers again. Cheers.